Shalom, shalom. Welcome to World Revival Ministries, and today we're going to discuss about miracles did by Jesus Christ in his earthly ministries. Now this is a very close and personal miracle did by Jesus Christ. So for Peter is one of the best disciple for him, and he was the head after Jesus Christ died. He was the head of the entire church ministry what Jesus had given to him. So we're going to look into God's word in Luke chapter 5 verse 3 to 10. So Simon asked him to put out a little from shore. Then he sat down and taught the people from the boat. So Jesus is asking Peter in the seaside, like Simon Peter was having a boat. He was a fisherman. So Jesus is telling, you push your boat little inside so that he may sit and preach. So God was teaching. God was using Simon Peter's boat for preaching. After the preaching, what happened? Jesus did. Jesus said, Peter, let us go deep inside the waters. It means that let's go fishing. Jesus is calling, let's go fishing. So, let me tell you the background. Peter was a fisherman. Like normally, fishermen, they go for fishing at night. They get huge number of fishes. For this particular day, Peter was not able to catch a single fish. He was a complete failure. Petrol or diesel, whatever, that expenses, it's become a loss for Peter. He was disappointed, he was gutted, and he was an experienced fisherman. He was not able to catch a single fish. He was completely disappointed and failure, and his business is completely ruined. So Jesus is telling, after the preaching, after using Peter's boat, he's saying, let us go into fishing. Peter might have thought so many things, but in general, so I'm a fisherman. All night I tried, nothing happened. What Jesus is telling, that is he a fisherman or something? Those natural carnal mind, nothing came to Peter's mind. He just listened to the instruction of Jesus Christ. So what happened? Peter decided, so he went deep inside to the water to fish with Jesus Christ. So now Jesus is, after some time, Jesus is telling to Peter, throw your net. So now Peter was responding to Jesus Christ, Lord, all night I tried. I catch nothing. My boat is empty. But Lord, according to your word, I will throw the net. So so this and learning lesson for anybody in the world. We may be talented, we may be experienced, we may have the knowledge and strength and talents and grace and everything. And when it comes to God, you need to put everything down under his feet. You should empty yourself, empty your mind. In general, if I work for a company for a certain period of time, now I'm moving on to a new company, I should not carry the same mindset when I join to the new company. Because when I carry the same mindset, same experience, I don't learn into the new company, and their work style, their culture, environment, everything totally be different. I cannot carry the whole thing. So to learn something, I should unlearn. So Peter, he never thought about this. He is very skilled fisherman. For him, as the Jesus word is very important. God, according to your word, I will throw the net. What happened? There are multitudes of fish Peter catched. So when Peter threw the net according to Jesus' instruction and his word, so Peter catched so many fishes. Not only his boat is full of fishes, even his friend's boat, his neighbor's boat, everything was completely filled. Such a big boat. So not just one person, like two boats are completely full. So this man was a failure. Even though he was experienced in his life, in a situation, is completely failure, But when Peter obeyed Jesus' word, he received great miracle. Not just for his own life, even for his friends and neighbors, everyone was blessed. So the takeaway for you and me is that when anyone believes God's word and takes God's word seriously and put God's word in education, in work, in your own business, in your ministry, whatever, whichever situation in your life, financial life, spiritual life, you take God's word, you apply that God's word in your particular situation where it's impossible. The God's word, because of your obedience and your faith in God's word will work for you. So when you work God's word in your life, and God's word will work in your life, so that you will catch you will catch thousands upon thousands blessings in your life, same like Peter, and God will reveal his glory. So I encourage everyone, obey God's word, put God's word in your life, and God's word will bring great action. That action will reveal God's glory. That will be 1,000 upon 1,000 blessings. In Jesus' mighty name, I speak blessing to everyone.